So, welcome to What Would Rachel Do? So, this is just a bit of fun. I love playing around on Canva. And what I have done is ask people to submit designs to me so that I can say what I would do if it was my design. So, there is no criticism of the designs that they have created. This is just a little bit of fun to show how I would change things up. So first up, we have got this design from Emma Mascall, and Emma Mascall is a brilliant stylist. So she knows everything about looking amazing. She knows about colours. She knows the stuff. So let's have a look and see what I would do with this design. So the first thing I would say is that I think there are a lot of words on here, and I don't know if this was I mean, it says that it's an Instagram story. So for an Instagram story, this is a real lot of words. If this was a poster, I still think this would be a lot of words. So I would just change that up a little bit. So if we just zoom in to see what we have got. So we are inviting somebody. We have got a title for it. We're telling them what it's all about. And then we have got the details of where it is and when it is. So straight away, so let me tell you what I'm going to do. So this is the original design, and then I'm going to change this one so that we can swap backwards and forwards between them. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of these loops, just because I find them a bit distracting. And I think I would rather have, let's go and have a look for a stylish lady. So I'm doing this demonstration in the pro version of Canva, but it doesn't really matter which version I'm in. So let's have a look. Oh, that's quite stylish. I like that. So let's make that the background. Okay. So straight away, if we're looking at this, we can see it's a little bit more eye-catching, I think. I think those loops are a little bit distracting. But now it is lost, like where the text is. So I don't mind, these images are fine. I don't think I'm going to change those. I might do in a minute. So the first thing I'm going to do is change you are invited to. I don't know that we need to know it's Giving Tuesday because I think Giving Tuesday is a fairly unknown thing, unless you're in certain circles. So I would just say you are invited to. And I might even change, just go and have a look in the graphics and see if there is a nice graphic. So maybe that you're invited instead. And we just make it a little bit smaller. There. So again, we can stand out a little bit from the crowd. The next thing I'm going to do is the location and date. So that definitely needs to stand out more. So I'm just going to move it slightly for a second. And we're just going to go over into elements, and we're going to find this little square here. I like that colour. Just move it down a bit. There we go. So we're going to stand out. So if we just have a look at that without any text in, you can see that's really standing out. So there, now we're going to put some text in, which is going to disappear because it's the same colour as the box. So let's make it white. And I think I am going to just make the date and the time. This event is obviously already passed, but I'm just going to make the date and time much, much bigger. There we go. So can you see that we're starting to see a little bit of difference now, but we can see that our eyes are being drawn to different types of information. So this is a lot of information. So I think I wouldn't have all of that information on there. I think I will probably leave the give, and swap. That's not very easy to say if you haven't got your teeth in. I would leave that there. But this bit of information is a lot, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Um, oh, it's not going to let me move that now. Come on, move, move, move. Ah, okay. I don't, for some reason, it's not letting me move it. It's not locked, so I don't know why it's not letting me move it. Let's get rid of it then. Let's get rid of it. And instead, I'm going to put another box in. And again, we just want our information to stand out. We're going to make it nice and neat. We're going to make it a little bit transparent so we can still see the picture underneath. And we're going to add that text back in. So what are we going to... I don't think we need to say buy a gift and give back, so we can get rid of that. We can leave that. Okay, so I just think I might just change that font color into white, just so that it breaks things up a little bit. So there we go. Very quickly, we have got something that is completely different. It's still saying almost all of the same information. I know I've taken some bits and pieces out, but it's still saying the same sort of information. So there you go. That is what Rachel would do.